Here are the Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Monday.
I feel very like Irving Berlin tonight. Actually, before we start, I'd like to tell you we're a bit fed up doing this song. But tonight, I think we'll do it against the current gun laws in America. I think that's relevant.
Chip inside her head gets switched to overload, and nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home, and Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold, and he can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down. The telex machine is kept so clean, and it types to a waiting world. A mother feels so shocked, father's world is rocked, and their thoughts turn to their own little girl. Sweet 16, ain't that peachy keen? Well, it ain't so neat to admit defeat. They can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down, down, down. Shoot it all down. Another playing stopped in the playground now. She wants to play with the toys a while. And school's out early and soon we be learning, but the lesson today is how to die. And then the boom crackles and the captain tackles with the problems in the house and wives. And he can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to die, die? Oh, and the silicon chip inside her head gets switched to overload. Oh, and nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home, and Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold, and he can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot the whole day down.
Boomtown Rats. We'll come back after this message. For all of you older music fans who have loved Galway Bay and the Kerry dances and by Killarney's lakes and fells, will be surprised to know the Boomtown Rats are all from Ireland. Yeah.
You notice we're all wearing green today for the occasion.
Not a bit of green on you. Well, are you born in Dublin, Bob?
Yeah. I think 5 of us were born in Dublin, and one of us was born in Ballyjames, which, as all of you know, is where Percy French came from.
No. Is your music as popular in Ireland as it is here in America?
Fortunately, it's more popular in Ireland. I'm afraid if we had to rely on people buying our stuff in America, we'd be long since in the impoverished line.
And how do the young people, obviously, of Ireland like it very much?
Yeah, in Ireland it's a different thing because we're Irish and it's a small country and not very much rock music comes out of there. So they kind of look on us as sort of flag bearers or something like that, I don't know. So it's a very big thing in Ireland, but Ireland is a very small country, so.
Right. All of you have been friends, have you, since school?
Yeah, we've all known each other or, seen each other around the same part of town for about 10, 15 years. I mean, the band started 5 years ago.
But did it first go to London? Did it become popular first in England?
Well, you have to go. No, it became popular first in England. The band. We went to England or London because that's where you have to go. That's the centre of the music business in Europe.
The London press isn't too kind to you.
And the music press, and I think, with the exception of 2 of them, generally hate us. We had this sort of ambiguous relationship with the press. I mean, it was a love-hate thing at first, and we evened it up. It's now a hate-hate thing, So we work on that sort of understanding,
Right.
And but I mean, I think that's basically a product there of becoming successful, and what they thought very fast time. In fact, we'd been playing a year and a half in Ireland, and we suddenly arrived with these hit records. And in America, I think there was a spillover from that. They thought we were like because we arrived in America with 6 English top 10 singles under our belt. They thought we were the Monkees incarnate. Yeah. And so, we were taken out by 16 and Teen Beat and stuff. And then with I Don't Like Mondays, because it threw up all this controversy, we were suddenly saying, no, we're wrong, we're not the Monkees. In fact, they're heavyweight intellectuals. And we were taken out by Time and Newsweek, which is basically the same thing as 16 and Tiger Beat, So,
Gee, you know how to start trouble, don't you, Bob? The programmers love him.
They love him,
don't they,
yes.
Cal?
I know this guy and I know his reputation, but I don't want to contradict him. But I don't think they love us, and I don't think they love us.
Were they playing you?
AM, they do, but I mean, they play us only in a few cities. I mean, I don't want to.
No, but I explained to you that you thought it was a controversy over the lyric.
No,
but
I don't.
That was publicized. It's a matter of format.
I don't think it's that either. I mean, I think that with a lot of the new bands, AM radio, which is top 40. I mean, I listen to the American, and let's face it, we're not the Captain and Tennille, and I mean, I'm not wearing my cap tonight. I was wearing my hat, trying to get some sort of airplay, but maybe it's hats. Maybe it's in hats.
The secret is in hats.
But no, they don't like us. Before Mondays, we had a #1 single in England called Rat Trap, and they didn't play that here because of lyrical content. They didn't play Mondays on AM radio because of lyrical content. It was one reason. Singles that we've subsequently had in the rest of the world, hits in the rest of the world, including Canada, they haven't played here because of lyrical content. They seem to think that somehow it's a little too much trouble, to make people think during the day. And FM radio, which in the late 60s was a progressive force, and I don't necessarily mean in terms of rock music, but just in terms of radio, has lost its bite, and I think will be taken over by video, where most of the bright young things and communications are. The great thing about FM and video...
How nice of you to say that.
You're never going to make it in video, because video has taken it out of the hands of the professionals,
What?
And that's the good thing about it, I think, So, I mean, maybe...
It could be your last names that are throwing us off. How can you be Irish? You got Johnny Fingers on the keyboard over there, who wears pajamas. I never saw anything like that in my life. Simon Crowe, Pete Briquette. I use those in my fireplace.
The pink briquettes?
No, just the briquettes.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about burning his family or something.
Gary Cott and Gary Roberts.
Jerry Kelton, Gary Roberts, yeah. Yeah, they're good Irish names. I mean, Merv Griffin.
Well, Southern Griffin is a little more Claire than briquette, I will tell you.
I've never heard of anybody called Merv, you know. Merv sounds like a hair oil, you know, Merv.
This kid's really gonna get it. You Boomtown rat. And where did that name come from?
You know,
Why aren't you by Killarney's Lakes and Fells or something like that?
we're going to be that. We
the
told
Tinkers.
the researcher not to ask us this question.
The
you know.
Tinkers.
Because there's too many professional Irishmen, I think. We're not particularly proud of the fact we're Irish. We're not ashamed of it. It's an accident of fate. You know, we were born there. It could have been China. We still would have been the Boomtown Rats. Or, in the Chinese case, Boomtown Rats. But it would have been the same. We would have had I don't like Grundys, you know.